Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Well, 2016 is in full swing. The temperatures are getting cold, and I know that you may feel like hibernating for the next few weeks. But the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department has a massive amount of indoor programming planned to keep you active and entertained through the winter and well into the spring. Today we'll be talking about a series of upcoming special events, plus our ongoing group fitness and other fitness programs based throughout our facilities. Joining me for the first half of our show today are Sarah Foster and Penny Ratliff. They're recreation specialists working at our Franklin and Nolensville locations, and they're here to talk about the upcoming series of father-daughter dances that we have planned. Ladies, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you in the studio, and I love that we're here to talk about the father-daughter dances. Since the department started these events about four or 5 years ago, these have been an absolute joy to see come about, and the excitement of our staff as they have really taken on these events and love producing these events for families in the Williamson County area, and in seeing the fathers and daughters interact in this event as well. It's really kind of one of those kind of special, heart-touching moments. It's one of those events, that I kind of put up with Touch a Truck and a few other things where they're just a joy for everyone involved to be a part of.
It really is. It's like you said, we've been doing it for many years, and seeing the girls come in at the age of 4 and they come back every year and you get to see them grow with the program. It's a lot of fun.
And that's, I think, one of the things that we probably all enjoy most about a lot of our job is that we become extended families with other people in the community, and
Absolutely.
You get to see these young people grow up in front of your eyes and watch all the things that they get to do and enjoy participating in our department programs. Well, Sarah, tell us a little bit about the structure of the event if there are people who might not be familiar with the concept or the event that we do.
Okay. The event, it's usually a 2-hour thing. They come in, they go through the registration process, they get their tiaras and their corsages when they come in the door. They get announced at the door as if they're coming into a grand ball. And then they just get to dance and have party favors and treats and just dance the night away.
Just have
dance,
fun.
have fun.
Yes, exactly. I love the opportunity for each little girl to be her own princess at this event with their own little tiara they get and the formal treatment that they get being announced into the ball, having their pictures taken, and all those little unique touches that they see in all their princess movies that I'm starting to see in all the princess movies, and they get to have their own experience with that.
Yeah.
And over the years, there have been so many just heartwarming things that we've gotten to see throughout this event. Talk to us a little bit too about some of the structure of the night as far as in what people can expect as far as decorations, dress, those kinds of things.
Well, this year we're doing a broad theme. It's a night at the ball, so each facility is going to be a little different. So the decorations and stuff are going to be similar, but at the same time special per location. I know at the Franklin facility we're going to be doing more of a kind of a princess Cinderella type thing, where there will be pumpkins and glass slippers, and we'll have a carriage where they can take their picture in, and then but as far as dressing for the dance, I mean, we see people in tuxedos to like prom dresses for little kids, all the way to dads wearing slacks and dress shirts. But the fun part is the girls. They get to get dressed up and go and get their hair done and their makeup done, and it's just a lot of fun.
And that's something else that has been really fun to observe over the past couple of years is what a special opportunity this is for the girls. These dances are for young girls ages 4 to 12, and for the young girls just starting, they're so excited when they come into the dance because maybe they went and got their nails painted that day or they got their hair done. They're wearing a brand new party dress, and they're just so caught up. Exactly. They're just so caught up up in the magic of, you know, getting to be that girl on that special night. And I've also loved seeing how the fathers play into this as well.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I remember the first year we did one of these dances, and, you know, a limo pulled up to the rec center, and like 4 couples got out, and the dads really went that extra mile to make a truly special and memorable night for their girls, where, you know, some fathers rent tuxedos, or they've rented special cars. They go out to dinner beforehand, and they get that opportunity to, more than anything, and I appreciate this as Ramsey's getting a little bit older, to court their daughter and to show her what this is supposed to be like. You know, when a gentleman comes to pick you up and take you to a special night, this is what it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And you see those dads, like you see the regulars come into the rec center and they're all in their workout outfits. They just finished a group fitness class. They're working out in the wellness center and they're all rugged. And then you see them come in and they're completely different.
And you don't recognize them.
You don't recognize them.
Yes.
But they have been melted by their daughters because of this event. It's really nice.
It really, really is. Well, Penny, tell us a little bit about what you guys are going to be doing with your theme at the Nolensville facility.
It's going to be more of an elegant, with the golds and the light, and just a real elegant night with the
Lots
big
of fun.
dance.
Yes. You know, the
Yeah, the
dance moves
daughters.
are something else that are fun
Yes.
to see, that are really fun to see, because, you know, especially with younger girls, you know, some of them don't care. They'll dance for anybody. And some of them are a little shy, and it's so fun to watch their, you know, fathers kind of coax them out, you know, and get them on the floor.
Yes.
Then you get to see some of Dad's moves
Yeah.
that maybe haven't come out in a while.
That was a long while.
Yes. I can remember my first dance. I was impressed that the fathers were on the dance floor most of the night.
I think they enjoy it just as much as
Yes.
the girls do.
Once they get warmed up, they're pretty good. And the DJ does a lot of work getting those dads on the floor and keeping them entertained. So
Moving them through the night,
Yes.
keeping them up throughout this whole party for the whole evening. Well, with the 4 separate events that you guys have scheduled for these father-daughter dances at our 4 main facilities where we offer programming to the general public in Spring Hill, Franklin, Fairview, and Nolensville. I love that you guys are doing slightly different themes and versions at all locations. So maybe if a particular date and location doesn't work with a family's schedule this time of year, there's plenty of other opportunities. Or if this is just something you know that your kid is really going to love and enjoy, there are multiple opportunities to participate.
do them all.
Exactly, you can do them all. And it's something else to note too is it's not just fathers and daughters that come to this dance.
No.
There are grandfathers that come to this dance. There are uncles. You know, any special male
We've
figure
seen
in a
big
girl's
brothers
life.
bring their little sisters, so it's fun.
It's something that definitely other people in a family circle could participate
Yes.
in. And everyone is always welcome to these events.
Absolutely.
I've even seen moms sneak into these events
Oh,
before
to take
because
pictures.
they're dying.
Oh, yes.
Dying to get those pictures.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, like we said, we do have 4 of these events coming up. The first is scheduled on Saturday, January the 30th at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. The following weekend, on February 6th, we'll have our dance at the Franklin Recreation Complex. Then we take a break for Valentine's Day.
We do.
And then we'll be back on February 20th with a dance, Penny, at your location at the Williamson County Recreation Complex in Nolensville. And the end of February, the 27th, will be at the Fairview Recreation Complex for these events. Talk to us about the timing of these events, Penny. They're 2-hour events, right?
2-hour events on a Saturday. It's from 6:30 to 8:30 in the evening.
And pretty much when they arrive, everything's in full swing. You can
Yes.
come at any point during those 2 hours. You know, you definitely want to get there and enjoy as much of it as you can, but you know, it's not like you necessarily have to be there at 6:30. You're not going to miss anything, basically. It's an open time from 6:30 to 8:30, and everything that will be going on during the 2-hour span starts at 6:30 and ends at 8:30, so you won't miss anything.
Right.
Cost for this event, a very reasonable $18 per couple for the first father-daughter. Then it's $6 for each additional girl within the household.
Yes. Yep.
Correct, and I know that in past years, we've seen neighbors come along, those
Right.
kinds of things. We're happy to have everyone
Absolutely.
that wants to attend these events, but the additional $6 per child is within the same household.
Yes.
After that, for a new household, it would be the first couple rate again.
Right, correct.
And on that, all right, well, the next most important thing that we can talk about with this event is how people can register to
Right.
attend.
That's right.
Space is limited for these events. Well, we do put them on in the gymnasiums at our recreation facilities, but there is a capacity for these facilities. Advanced registration is required. Space is limited. It's first come, first serve until full. Registration for our first two dances is currently available online through our website at wcparksandrec.com through the active.net registration link. And then tell us real quick, Sarah, about the additional registration dates for the other dances.
For the Nolensville dance, registration opens up on January 19th. And then for the Fairview dance, it opens up on January 25th.
So if you visit the website and if you click on the blue box,
Yes.
for online registration and enter in the title of the dances, you'll get information about all of them and whether it's active registration or the date that the registration is going to be starting. Information is also available through our quarterly newsletter on the website as well, with the registration codes that you could enter into the active system as well to register for each individual event. And then, of course, no conversation about a special event is complete until we talk about the wonderful community sponsors that help us produce these events. I know with what you ladies do on an ongoing basis, producing multiple special events within a month and a quarter and throughout a year, these sponsors are so important to what
They're
we do
great.
and how we do it.
They're great. We couldn't do the events without the sponsors in the community. They're absolutely wonderful.
And we do appreciate all of their great support in this event. I know that there are several different sponsors that are covering all of the events this year, so and I don't want to leave any of them out, so I'm going to let you guys cover your sponsors.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got Party City, Southern Events, Print Authority, Children's Academy, Lowe's, Kroger, and Walmart. Sports Clips, McDonald's, South Grove Dental in Nolensville, and the Fifth Third Bank.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It has been such a pleasure getting to know a lot of these people with these businesses over the years and having the opportunity to work with them. It's amazing the heart that a lot of people have in our county and across the different communities in our county for doing things like this for individuals and families in the area.
And they like to come out to the events too and see what they've been able to provide for us to be able to put on the event. They love it just as much as we do.
It's always fun. It's always a good time. Well, this is going to be a great event. I know it's going to be another magical night for all the young ladies and their gentlemen friends who attend this event. And again, we just do want to remind you all, if you are interested in attending any of our father-daughter dances, you do need to go online to register as soon as possible, especially for our Longview and our Franklin dances. The Longview dance is January 30th. The Franklin dance is February the 6th. Registration for those is already open.
Yes.
And not to scare anybody, but these are popular events, and they
Very
do tend to
popular.
fill up fairly quickly. So if this is something that you want to add to your winter calendar this year, please go online and get registered for them as soon as possible. You can make your payment through the website. It's very easy and convenient for you to do without even having to come into a facility. I mean, I think that's been one of the best things since we started online registration last summer. It's just registering for events and making these events part of people's schedules has been so much easier to do when they can do it on their own time.
Do it from home.
Ladies, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate you joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be talking about more programming with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Welcome back to It's About You. Today for the second half of our show, we're going to be speaking with our new fitness and wellness coordinator, Angel Kynes. Angel, thanks for taking some time to join us in the studio. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
Well, you've been with the department for several months now, but still getting familiarized with the fitness and wellness program that the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department has to offer. And so I even more appreciate the fact that you took time out of your schedule to come talk to us today about this really wonderful program that you are expanding and have taken such a vested interest in over the past couple of months. Since you are fairly new to the department, though, tell us a little bit about yourself and your fitness background.
Sure. I have been in the fitness industry for about 15 years now, I guess 2016, going on 16. I've started as an exercise specialist, got my degree in exercise sciences, and just really took a passion for educating and empowering people to change their lives. And from there, I started teaching group fitness classes and then expanded into personal training and then into management eventually. But like you said, I have a vested interest in that, just, meeting the masses and really encouraging the instructors and empowering them to inspire people every day. So,
and I know coming from experience with what you oversee in the fitness and wellness program, and we'll talk about those individual components a little bit more in depth, but overseeing group fitness and personal training, having worked in those roles yourself, you are in such a better position to educate and to inspire your instructors and your personal trainers to give that higher level of quality of service to the patrons and the people who come in to participate in the programs.
Sure, most definitely.
And it carries across the board in the variety of different things that are involved in this program. Let's start off talking about kind of the scope of the different types of programs that are included in fitness and wellness. Probably the bread and butter, the first key building block in this program are the group fitness classes that we offer through the department. I love the fact that group fitness is an ongoing, non-registration based program where people can walk in to take classes at their leisure. This program is now initiated in all 5 of our main recreation facilities in Brentwood, Fairview, Franklin, Nolensville, and Spring Hill. And you've really built a wonderful, very varied program with different types of classes for people with different interests. Talk to us a little bit about some of the examples of classes involved in group fitness.
Sure. So we have a variety, like you said. It starts off with basic, like sculpting classes. We've got bar classes that are more barbell based, so if a gentleman wants to come in and take a class, he's not as intimidated with the equipment. We have cycling classes, water aerobics classes, Pilates, yoga, cardio kickboxing, the dance style classes that are always fun. They make things fun and lively and loud. But the variety is across the board, hopefully at all 5 locations that we do have. But yeah, it's very appeasing because anyone can come in and take the class. You don't have to be super advanced or been involved in fitness for very long. You could be a beginner or you could be a super athlete and still get a good workout in all of the classes that we offer.
And that's having participated in some of the group fitness programs. That's one of the great things about the instructors is they are well versed in the types of aerobic programmings that they instruct for the department, and they can help the beginner and they can help the more advanced aerobic participant know where their pace is in the class and how to integrate as they transition through the program. And I remember when I first started taking group fitness classes, I've got my little 5-pound weights, and I'm working it for a while, and I'll never forget when the first instructor came up to me. She's like, "You've been doing this for a little while. Let's get you some 8-pound weights." She said, I know you can do it. And I never would have thought on my own, like,
sure,
hey, I'm getting stronger. I need to bump up my weights. Yeah. But having that little extra bit of encouragement is so nice, you know, and they walk around the room during certain parts of the classes. They'll help people on technique and form and little things like that, so that you are doing the exercises correctly, being safe, taking care of your body throughout the experiences. And it really ends up working into these wonderful little families
It
that,
really
that
does.
happen in the group fitness classes.
Yeah, it creates a sense of community. I like to, I guess, phrase that, and that's important for people. They want to come and they want to feel welcomed and, appreciated and excited about something. And fitness is definitely something that we want to keep encouraging that for them to be excited about.
Yes,
So.
absolutely. Like we did mention, each of the 5 main facilities has their own independent group fitness schedule with a different variety of classes that happen at each location. For more information about specific facility schedules, you can visit our website at wcparksandrec.com. Click on the Fitness and Wellness tab from the home page, and then you can sort through for group fitness schedules at all 5 main locations. We do like to point out to people, though, that schedules are subject to change. There is the occasional time when an instructor can't make it. We always try to find subs whenever possible, or when we make changes to the schedule, when we see new trends coming through the fitness industry and want to add new types of classes, or we get an instructor who's able to put a different level of programming into the schedule, we do make adaptive changes to keep the program fresh and interesting. And so schedules do change periodically, but you can always find the most recent version on our website and can look it up there. One of the great changes with our new pass options in 2016 is the fact that with premium passes, fitness classes are now included in those monthly or annual fees with no additional cost at the door.
Right.
I think this is going to be a wonderful incentive for people. Our monthly premium pass is just going to be $35 for an adult. That includes indoor facility use for wellness centers, walking tracks, the gymnasiums, and then unlimited group fitness, senior-based land fitness, indoor cycling, and aqua fitness classes at all 5 of our main locations. It's a deal that I don't think
Very
people are going to be able to match anywhere
We
else
are
across the
excited.
county. We
Yes.
are very excited about it. And it just makes being involved in those types of programs so much more accessible. When you just pay one fee, you're done. You don't have to worry about paying every time you come into the facility or bringing money with you for those types of transactions. You just scan your card at the desk, pick up your pass, and go.
Right.
Very, very
So
nice.
easy.
Should be a wonderful, wonderful program for people. Some other things, though, that are involved in the fitness and wellness program that people might not know about or necessarily always associate with this type of level of activity that the department offers is small group training. You have a wonderful TRX small group training program that takes place at the Nolensville facility. Talk to us a little bit about it and kind of what it offers that's a little bit different from just group fitness.
Sure. So it is a small group of people. I think the max is 6 is what you can fit in the area, but it's a suspension training. And so there are basically, if you will, I guess, cords that
Yes.
hang from a bar, and from there you use your own body weight, and you're able to do, like I said, from beginner you can always do the class to super athlete. But it's a suspension training where you're suspended, on these straps, and you're doing anything from push-ups to mountain climbers to pulls where you're pulling your body weight up. So it's really good for people for stability, core training. Navy SEALs, I believe, invented the TRX
style.
bands, the contraption, if you will. So it's very mobile. You can it's moved throughout the facilities, if you will. But it's fun. It's a different type of workout. If you're looking for something new and exciting, I definitely encourage that. It is an additional fee-based program. It's a $15 drop-in. So if you're interested in that, you can speak to the each facility as their schedules will vary.
And like you said, it's just something different to try. I think for a lot of times for people, once they reach kind of a certain plateau in their fitness program, they have to look for something new to
Sure.
keep them motivated and interested. TRX is something that might look a little intimidating from the distance, but once you actually do it yourself, it's just fun.
It really is.
You're just playing like a kid, and
Get on
it's-
monkey bars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you feel so empowered after you do it. You're like, I just did that. Navy
Yes.
SEALs do that.
Yeah.
I just did that.
It is fun.
Another tried and true component of the fitness and wellness program is the individualized personal training sessions. We are very fortunate to work with several certified personal trainers out of all 5 of our main recreation facilities to provide personal training regimens to individuals who are looking to achieve specific fitness goals. We have a wonderful staff who help coordinate this program or help run this program with your coordination. And really, I think the main thing here is just people know it's an available service. You can get information at each of our 5 main facilities. There's a consultation fee. I think it's just $15 for like a 30-minute consultation with a trainer. And then from that point, you can choose anywhere from 30 to 60-minute training sessions. You can purchase for as many training sessions as you want. You know, you can do them every day of the week if you want, 3 days a week, once every other week. You know, when I first started meeting with a personal trainer, I would meet like 2 times a week until I got comfortable with it, and then I would kind of take a routine and do it on my own for a month, and then meet back with the trainer, assess how that was going, any tweaks that we needed to make, do it again for maybe 6 weeks, and then meet back again. And so it's a very flexible program for people.
It's very educational too. If you are that type of person that just need that accountability is always good for you. And then of course, you know, taking the time to have somebody actually sit down with you and listen to your needs, listen to what your body type is, your habits are, and be able to tweak your program accordingly. It's a nice little thing.
Or people who have any restrictions, you know, or if they're recovering from an event, a surgery, or something like that, you get that little extra bit of expertise and knowledge to help guide you through your fitness program.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful.
And then something new, you mentioned earlier, bar fitness, that we're incorporating into the fitness and wellness program. We've actually started this last fall and have programs currently available in Nolensville and Spring Hill, but we're expanding it as well in the new year and looking to put it in at our Franklin facility as well.
Yes, so we are actually, we're starting January 16th with the bar 8:30 a.m. at Franklin, Nolensville, and Longview. So we will start those programs there. That, again, is additional fee. It is a Pilates, yoga, ballet-inspired class. So a ballet bar is incorporated. You do the exercise in your bare feet, and you just come kind of ready to move and use the bar, and then you also work off the bar as well. So it's a fun, dance-inspired, I guess if you have that background, it's definitely fun for those individuals, but it's also fun for individuals who maybe have never tried it, and it's not intimidating because it is in a smaller group setting. The lights are dimmed and things like that. So
there's not as much of the equipment around,
correct.
And it is a little bit more gentler approach into the workout.
Yes.
But information about all of these sessions is also available through our website at wcparksandrec.com, where you can find out more details about specific class times, dates, locations, and fees. It is a separate fee program to participate in it. Well, it certainly sounds like you've got a lot to start the new year off with.
Yes, we do.
A lot of different great programs and lots of opportunity for people to get involved in their fitness regimens for the new year. But thank you so much for taking the time to come in. It's been a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you. You as well.
All right, and as we wrap up today, I briefly do want to thank Sarah, Penny, and Angel for taking the time to join us today. Remember, our father-daughter dances start the end of January. Our first dance will be January 30th, and we continue dances at our main recreation facilities through the end of February. Additional information about these programs, our group fitness program, and other department programs, activities, facility hours of operation, plus our new pass prices, pass options, and online registration, and now pass purchasing are available through our website at www.wcparksandrec.com. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and YouTube for additional information, photos, and videos of all our exciting offerings. I want to thank you guys for joining us for today's show. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.